course, we're going to learn how to do arithmetic sequence. The formula for arithmetic sequence is a of n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. The a sub 1 is just when the question's asking you what is the 10th number in the sequence. That is whatever number they're looking for, whatever number in the sequence they're looking for. So if I said a sub 1, that would be my first number in the sequence. A sub 2, that would be the second number in the sequence. So a1 would be the first term in the sequence. N is just the number they're looking for, the nth term, minus 1, and then D is the difference in the terms. So what does it mean by the difference of the terms? So what is my pattern actually doing to go from 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9? It's actually increasing by 2. So every time it's plus 2. It's plus 2, right? So your D in this problem is going to be a 2, and your a sub 1 would be the first term, which is 3. Okay, so if you look down here, I've already given you a problem. I said, what would the, after we follow the pattern, what would the fifth term be? And if you're looking at it, it is pretty simple, 5, 7, 9. Well, the next one should be 11. Okay, but this formula will show you how to get 11 without having all the numbers in the sequence. Okay, so if I'm looking for the fifth term, I put my first term down plus n minus 1. Well, n is the fifth term. I'm looking for the fifth term. So I'm going to put 5 in that spot times, or minus 1 times 2. Well, 3 plus 4 times 2 is 3 plus 8, which ends up giving you 11. So you could use the same sequence to find the same formula to find the 8th term. Let's say we were trying to find the 8th term. You would take the same first number, 3 plus 8 minus 1 times 2. That would be 3 plus 7 times 2, which would be 3 plus 14, which would be 17. Well, that's for a of 8, which is the 8th term. Well, let's double check this. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Term 6 will be 13. Term 7 would be 15. And term 8 would be 17. So yes, this formula works. Now, sometimes they won't give you these numbers. They'll go ahead and give you the formula, and they want you to give me the sequence. Okay, so let's say I ended up giving you the formula, and I want to rebuild my sequence. Well, remember from the formula that that first number is the first term in your sequence. So all we have to do is take that first number in the sequence, 5, and my D is the difference. I really don't care about this part. This is if I'm trying to find the next number in the term. But I do know my pattern is going to go down by 3. So what is 5 minus 3? That ends up being 2. What is 2 minus 3? That ends up being negative 1. What is negative 1 minus 3? That ends up being negative 4. And then you can keep doing that pattern if you want to by hand, or now you could use that given formula to find whatever term you're looking for. Okay, so you don't need to have the sequence of numbers if they give you the equation. If they don't give you the equation, You can find the equation by knowing the difference or the pattern between the numbers and knowing the first term. All right, thank you.